The Strait of Malacca occupies a crucial position in the global shipping industry. Due to its geographical advantage, this strategic artery attracts more than 100,000 cargo ships, oil tankers, and other types of ships to pass through it every year, making the Strait of Malacca one of the busiest sea lanes in the world. In this context, some relevant countries began to have a new idea to open a new route to reduce dependence on the Strait of Malacca. On December 18th, Thailand's Minister of Transport Suriya publicly announced his decision to promote the Malacca Land Bridge, a major alternative project to the Malacca Strait. There are rumors that in order to attract more investors to the project, the Thai Prime Minister further emphasized that once he participates in and leads this project, the Thai government will grant relevant companies, groups, and even the government a 30-year franchise. So, which country will undertake this land bridge project with an investment of up to $29 billion? Who can ultimately become the real winner of this shipping revolution? Before delving into it, we need to understand the specific content of Thailand's Grand Land Bridge project. This project is different from the previous high-profile Kra Isthmus project. In fact, the previous Kra Isthmus project has been shelved, and this option is no longer a viable option. Against this backdrop, the Thai government proposed the Grand Land Bridge project as an alternative aimed at attracting global attention and external investment. This project plans to build a railway and highway about 90 kilometers long in the narrow area between Ranong and Chumphon in the southernmost part of Thailand, and build deep water ports at both ends. Through this method of land and sea transport for transportation. Compared with the traditional Malacca Strait route, the mainland bridge project is expected to save 4 days of transportation time and reduce transportation costs by 15%. However, the entire project is expected to require a total investment of up to 1 trillion baht, equivalent to $29 billion. But the Thai government obviously cannot rely solely on the capabilities of its domestic enterprises to complete the construction of the project. In order to solve the financial and technical problems, Thailand must also adopt an international bidding method to seek more powerful partners to join. During a visit to Japan, Thai government officials expressed strong confidence in the project's profit potential to local media. They emphasized that this project not only has huge profit potential, but also represents an opportunity that investors cannot miss. Meanwhile, Thai Prime Minister Suriya Thaisin has also been heavily promoting the mega project to potential investors from the United States, China, and the Middle East. According to reports, Thailand will plan to invite bids for the project in 2025 and officially launch it in 2030. After much lobbying, Thailand now has 3 clear strategic partners, namely China, the United States, and Japan. The Thai government believes that as long as one of the countries shows willingness to invest, the other 2 countries will quickly follow suit. This strategy stems from a deep understanding of the strategic value of the large land bridge project, namely that it provides an alternative route around the Strait of Malacca. For China, reducing its dependence on the Malacca Strait is of great strategic significance. As a narrow sea channel, the Strait of Malacca is a key route connecting China with the Eurasian continent and Africa. According to statistics, about 80% of China's oil imports and a large amount of commercial trade pass through the strait. Therefore, for China, the world's second-largest economy, once the Strait of Malacca is blocked, China's development speed and energy imports will be greatly reduced. The strait has been the focus of international conflicts many times throughout history. Therefore, in order to ensure that its trade and energy transportation are not disrupted by external factors, it is necessary for China to seek alternative routes. However, if China obtains the concession rights for the project, this may lead to the hype of the China threat theory. In this case, China can only choose to maintain a wait-and-see attitude for the time being. For Japan, it is an island country that relies on sea transportation, and the vast majority of sea freight to Japan needs to pass through the Strait of Malacca. Like China, the Strait of Malacca is a key channel for its energy transportation. In particular, almost all oil and natural gas imported from the Middle East must pass through this strait. In fact, Thailand is actively pursuing its Grand Land Bridge project with the more ambitious goal of becoming a replacement for the Strait of Malacca. The successful implementation of this project is expected to bring significant time savings to merchant ships sailing through the Strait of Malacca, reducing sailing time by 6 to 9 days and shortening the voyage by approximately 1,200 kilometers. This will undoubtedly bring huge benefits to Japan. Although Thailand has issued an invitation to the Japanese consortium to invest in the Continental Bridge project, Japan is in a state of hesitation because of its close military cooperation with the United States. This is because Japan's geopolitical positioning requires it to take into account its relationship with the United States and the United States' strategic position in the Asia-Pacific region when making major decisions. Therefore, Japan still maintains a wait-and-see attitude on participating in Thailand's land bridge project. For the United States, this project is undoubtedly a good opportunity to increase its influence in Southeast Asia. Previously, the United States had roped in Singapore, an important ally in the Asia-Pacific region, and signed a bilateral military agreement with it. This gave the United States significant leverage to deter shipping in the Malacca Strait. By the same token, they would lose their potential influence over China if they were left to dominate the big land bridge projects alone. Therefore, even if the United States and Japan are aware of the risks inherent in the investment, they may still choose to join the project to maintain their strategic interests in this key region. However, its huge investment needs have undoubtedly placed a significant burden on the U.S. finances. So, although many international investors have shown interest in the project, most remain on the sidelines. Although these three countries have not yet made a clear statement on this project, in the future, I think one of these countries will still cooperate with the Thai government. So, which country do you think will undertake this strategic project that will change the shipping landscape? Welcome to the comment area and let us discuss it together.